Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a San Francisco 49ers rebuild in Madden 26. So obviously the 49ers have been absolutely derailed by injuries, but somehow this team is still 5-2, obviously a really good record, a winning record right now. This team has actually been led by Mac Jones as of recent. He'll actually be starting next week, so I'm going to put him in the lineup for next week to see what he could do. So I'll put him in the lineup for next week. But other than that, man, obviously they have a lot of injuries, man. If I can name them right now, I know George Kittle was injured just now coming back. But they just lost Fred Warner for this season. They lost Nick Bosa with the ACL injury. They're right now without Brandon Ayuk, but I heard Brandon Ayuk could return soon. We'll see. I know Ricky Pearsall has been in and out of the lineup. Same with Juwan Jennings. So it's just been a lot. Surprisingly, Christian McCaffrey has stayed healthy. He's been amazing for San Francisco, obviously. Most of us forgot how good CMC actually is. And obviously, defensively, like I said, absolutely derailed by injuries, man. This team, I feel like it's a really good defensive team when healthy, but when you're missing guys, key guys in Fred Warner and Nick Bosa, and I believe there's other guys as well. It might be, but all I know is this team is just really injured, man. Obviously, fully healthy, this team is 100% a contender. How they're playing right now without their main guys, dude, once they get healthier, if they ever get healthy, sadly, I don't think Nick Bosa and Fred Warner are returning this season, but once again, like I said, if they were healthy, I think this team could 100% be a contender. But I will see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see if this team can keep it up. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to see if we beat the Houston Texans with Mac Jones starting. But like I said, I'm recording this actually right now, Saturday night, so the day before all the Sunday night games. We ended up losing. So I'm going to go ahead and put Brock Purdy back in rotation. I'm going to put in the draft class, and I'll see you guys in the playoffs. At the end of the season, we did make the playoffs with a 10-7 record. We got the Detroit Lions in the wild card game, but yeah, we ended up being second in division to the Seattle Seahawks. Obviously, they're also a really good team in the NFC West, so it'll definitely be a fight with the Rams, 49ers, and Seahawks to see who will obviously get number one in the NFC West, but that'll be fun to see. But stats and awards, offensively, we're ace. So our offense was really good this season. Defensively, without our key players, we have the second best defense. Yeah, we'll be good in this rebuild, dude. Brock Purdy obviously was really in and out of the lineup throughout the season. So he only went 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, 7 receptions. Mac Jones obviously has been playing pretty solid for the 49ers and Brock Purdy's absence. Christian McCaffrey, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, obviously. They traded for Brian Robinson earlier in the season, too, so that was pretty good as a backup running back. Ricky Pearsall, 1,000 yards, 8 interceptions, the 600 from Christian McCaffrey. Obviously, he's a really good exclusive back as well. He really, catches a lot of passes like a receiver. He was our second highest receiver, which is crazy. Receiving yards, 600 from Juwan, 600 from Kendrick Bourne, George Kittle with 300. I said injured throughout the season too. Defensively was really, really good, which is really I didn't expect that. So Bryce Huff had 4 sacks. We didn't have a lot of guys sacking the quarterback that much, but I guess it did work out. Lenore with 4 interceptions, 2 from Jason. We had 1 from Upton Scout. We had 1 from D. Winters and 1 from Green. So I don't think anybody's going to return for the playoffs. I think Brandon Ayuk should be back at this point. That's what I would think so. So I'm going to see if I go up there to see if Brandon Ayuk would come back. And he's not back just yet. So won't be getting anybody back for the playoffs, which sucks. But we'll see if we can go ahead and beat the Detroit Lions in the wild card game. All right, so we'll see if we can beat the Detroit Lions in Detroit. It will be hard, but I'm liking our team's playing right now. We're going to get a stop on defense to start this off. We're going to score 7-0. And we're going to get an interception by Lenore. So a really good pick there. We're going to go 14-0 against the Lions. The Lions will score. They're going to miss the extra point. We're going to go ahead and throw a pick or something. They're going to get the ball back. They're going to miss the extra point again. The defense has definitely begun some important stops here. The offense hasn't been able to pick up with the Lions, though. We're going to tie the game and have about 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to get points on the board. And we are going to get a field goal, and we're going to win the game. Wow. The defense got that stop on the Detroit Lions, and just like that, we might have ran up the clock or something. I don't know. We're going to go to the division round, and we're going to take down the Detroit Lions. Wow, man. But in the division round, we do have the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. So this is our second matchup, and honestly, these matches have been tough, man. We beat the Lions somehow. We were able to go ahead, and now we're in Philadelphia. So we're going to see if we can take them down next and go to the championship game. But so far, they're up 14-0. We're going to get a field goal. They're up 21-3 right now, so the defense has not been great. We're going to get an interception, but we're not going to get anything out of it. We're going to get the ball back. So we'll see what we can do, and we are going to – we've been getting a lot of picks from the same guy as well, Tatum with another pick. We're going to get a field goal, though, so it looks like another interception. We need to score some touchdowns off these picks, but sadly the Eagles are going to win this game, and they will absolutely destroy us. So, yeah, they're going to blow us out 35-6. So, yeah, we could take down the Lions, but the Eagles absolutely clueless. But this is okay. I feel like if we have Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Brandon Ayuk, if we have those guys back, we'll be fine. Trust me. By the way, our defense was rated second without those guys. So imagine what we can do with them playing. We'll be fine. The Philadelphia Eagles did go back-to-back. They beat the Buffalo Bills 28-18. Jalen Hurts won the MVP. Okay. Peter won Coach of the Year with the Broncos. Offensive Player of the Year went to Jonathan Taylor. Defensive Player of the Year went to T.J. Watt. Mecca Buka, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Carson Swishin or whatever, he wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. But yeah, Eagles go back-to-back. By the way, did Trent Williams – I'm pretty sure Trent Williams might have retired, as he usually does retire. You're number one, and Trent Williams is gone. Lost some other guys as well. But yeah, Trent Williams is gone. He's the main guy that did leave. George Kittle retired as well. We're going to have to get a new tight end, and we're going to have to get a new – I was nice having George Kittle retired. That sucks. That sucks really badly. So, and Kyle Juszczyk. So, yeah, obviously losing two of those offensive guys sucks a lot, honestly. I was nice when George Kittle retired, man. But he did. So we're going to have to get a new tight end. We have a bunch of money to spend in free agency, though. So Juwan Jennings is somebody I do want back. Brian Robinson. I think that'll be our only signings, though. So Juwan Jennings, I would like to keep him around if he does want to stick around, obviously. So I will offer him a contract, and he will stick around. Juwan Jennings will come back. I wouldn't mind getting Brian Robinson back either. He's not somebody I'm going to, overpay on, but I wouldn't mind adding him back. As well, so we get our backup running back. But I'm probably going to let Kendrick Bourne go. I know he had that one game with the Niners. That's been pretty good with the 49ers. But I just think, since we're going to be getting Brandon Ayuk back, he won't have really a big role with this team. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But, man, George Kittle retiring is definitely a bummer, man. He still was a really good rated tight end in this game. But, obviously, that put our overall team down a lot, man. But here's how our team was looking like. So Brandon Ayuk is back now. I'm guessing it was like an IR or something, but he's back. Ricky Pearsall. I'm fine with this receiving room. 100% fine with this receiving room. Fine with this offense in general. But the offensive line is terrible. We're going to have to get a new tight end. We're going to have to get a whole new offensive line, dude. The offensive line is terrible, especially with Trent Williams retired and kind of hold up this offensive line. Defensively, though, I'm guessing Fred Warner is still injured. He is. Fred Warner is out for 6 weeks, so he will return week 1 of the regular season, so that's good. So he'll be back when the season starts. Nick Bosa, he will be hurt for 17 weeks, so I think that'll be enough time. He'll be back as well. At least I think so. So we should be getting Fred Warner, Nick Bosa back as soon as this season starts. We don't have to worry about that. So yeah, Michael Williams, obviously. So I'm cool with that. I am going to be aggressive in free agency. We have a lot of big needs, and I want to address most of them, mainly on the offensive line. My 5 offers in free agency. So I'm trying to get Taylor Moton. I wonder, did he get extended in real life? I'm not quite sure, but he's here. So Taylor Moton, Tevin Jenkins, Quentin Lake had interest in us. We're going to try and see if we can bring him in. I think he'll sign Micah McFadden and Brady. So we'll see if we can get all these guys. Obviously, 3 of these are on the offensive line or defensive side of the football. So these are the 5 guys, and we'll see if we'll land all 5. And we are going to land all 5. That's absolutely huge. So we get everybody I wanted, which is absolutely amazing. That is probably all we need, honestly. So I don't want to go too crazy. So we will take a look at the lineup now, see how this offensive line is looking like. So we do get a left tackle, get a left guard. We have Taylor Moton. Cooney was actually a right guard this whole time, man. He was over there in the left tackle. But we do need a center, which I'm aware of. But I wouldn't be mind starting this guy, honestly, next season. We need a new tight end, which I am aware of. So I might see there's any tight ends in free agency. We might need another corner though. So cornerback three, got Eli Apple, but cornerback three is something I do want to go after as well. And then obviously we'll have Fred Warner back. We do need free safety as well. We can probably move. I didn't realize Jair Brown was started there, but since Quinn Lake had interest, I went after him. So we need a free safety. And then I wonder if there's a defensive tackle or cornerback we can go after in free agency. If not, the draft is obviously here. So we got some depth. Obviously, we got David, which I wouldn't mind going after him. For like a 1 year deal, sure, we'll go after David. And then cornerback, like I said, something I'm looking at too. So Douglas, Shelby Awuzie is interesting. Cordell Flott would be nice though, man. 25 years old. I wonder if we can land him. Those would be the only guys I do want. So Cordell Flott, somebody I have interest in. And then I do want to see if we can get a tight end as well here. So there's any good tight end. So like for a 1 year deal, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, so I might just end up drafting a tight end. So we'll just draft a younger tight end. We have to go too really. So can we get Cordell Flott and David? So Flott did not choose. We did get David. So I guess we'll be drafting a corner. We can sign a Wuze, but let's go ahead and draft the corner. It's cool with me. I want to fly it in, Simon. I'm comfortable taking this team into the draft, obviously. I'm really comfortable. We saw how good we were last year, injured. Obviously, heading into the draft, we'll see who we can land. I'm going to go cornerback and with my first round pick in Jermaine Matthews. One of our other biggest needs. Jermaine Matthews is going to be ranked 22. Draft him at 26. I know he's pretty good too. So Jermaine Matthews, welcome to the team. Tight end and free safety are the two other positions I do want to address in this draft as well. I'm aware of that. So we can go ahead and look at those things really quickly. So tight end. We got Eli Stowers. He honestly might be the best tight end we could take here, so you might have to go with him. We have a reliable free safety we can roll with, so I think tight end right now is more important. So Eli Stowers, welcome to the team. You'll be replacing the great George Kittle, so hopefully you do a good job. Ranked number 72, drafting at 58. He's normal dev, dude. Wow. That's disappointing. I was really expecting to be hidden dev, but if Kamari Ramsey, I don't think Kamari Ramsey will still be there in round 3. But if he is, obviously I want to take him, but we'll see. So we do have like a left tackle, which you can go ahead and take him. Obviously we do need like left tackle in the future. We know who retired for us, but I don't think he's here. We got like Jelani McDonald or Jalen Kilgore. I guess we can go that, or we go the left tackle. I'm just gonna go and take the left tackle. We do need a left tackle in the future, so Wagner will be the pick here. So Mill Wagner, ranked number 110. He's okay. He is hidden dev though, so honestly, pretty good pick. Unless this isn't GM draft with the last picks in this draft, but I'll see you guys in the lineup heading into year number 2. All right, so we're at 85 overall team across the board. So heading into the lineup here. So, like we said, Brandon Ayuk is back this year, fully healthy. Receiver room looks great. Offensive line honestly looks pretty solid. It's a Wagner guy. We drafted him as well. He'll be our future left tackle. So Eli Stowers only is a normal dev, which definitely disappointing, but hopefully get develop at least to a star dev by the end of the season. Ricky Pearsall, I feel like he should be star dev as well. Him being normal dev, low-key looks weird, but Brandon Ayuk, see him as an 86 overall career too. But I really do like this receiver. I like this offense in general. We should be good. We're on offense. I've still got Christian McCaffrey. Defensively, though, we did get Fred Warner back. We do have Nick Bosa back. We got Michael Williams, obviously our first-round pick last year, I'm pretty sure. He is playing opposite of Joey Bosa. We have a solid defensive tackle room. Alfred Collins, obviously our rookie. David was our free agency signing. Safety room, we do have this guy, free safety, Malik. He is 24 years old. 2 years, 75 overall. Okay, I mean, I could roll with him. We'll see how he is. Obviously, it's not my long-term free safety. Quinn Lake was our other free agency addition with Micah McFadden as well. And then cornerback room, Jermaine Matthews already 77 overall, honestly, so that's really good. And I also want to see specialists too. So slot receiver is gonna be Brandon Ayuk. Jermaine Matthews already gonna be a slot corner. He'll be involved heavily year number 1, but it's time to see what our record is at the end of the season. At the end of the season, it couldn't have gone better. We went 13-4. I'm guessing that means 100%. We got the first round bye in the NFC, so you absolutely love to see that. Offensively, we're nice. So top 10 offense in the NFL. Kyle Shanahan is a head coach, obviously. Defensively, okay, Matt, I have a question, dude. How do we regress defensively? It literally makes no sense. I thought we'd be better defense. I thought we'd be the best defense in the NFL now that we had our guys back. But I don't know. Brock Purdy, that was weird. That's weird. 3,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey still doing it. Is he like 30 years old at this point? Because he regressed a little bit. So yeah, it means 95 plus morale. So 91 overall though. So he's actually pretty good. Brian Robinson obviously the backup running back. Isaac Norindo is the third string. But anyway, receiving. Brandon Ayuk definitely got a great bounce back season. 1,278 yards, 19 touchdowns. Ricky Pearsall, 700 yards, 4 touchdowns. Juwan Jennings, 600 yards, 3 touchdowns. Eli Stowers with 500 yards and 1 touchdown. Nothing crazy for a tight end, but defensively, sacks wise, we got about wow. Okay, Michael Williams stole the show defensively with 18 and a half sacks, 8.5 from David. Nick Bosa only had 7 sacks, 4 from Fred. 1 and 3.5 Milford Collins. Interceptions, Fred Warner at 4. Interceptions, D. Winters with 4. Lenore with 4. 3 from Green and 2 from Jermaine Matthews. But we got the first round bye. It's time to see who we're going to play in the divisional round. Well, we got the Dallas Cowboys in the divisional round here, so it's time to see if we can take them down. The Cowboys will start off 7-0. We will not. We will respond 7-0. We're going to get an interception by Jermaine Matthews, 35 yards. We're going to score on that. We're going to get an incomplete. We're going to stop on defense, and we're going to go ahead and get the ball back at halftime. And we're going to get a field goal. The Cowboys will not respond. We're going to get an interception by D. Winters. 52 yards, we're going to kick a field goal. Another stop, man. The defense is a lot. Our defense is better than what Madden said. So definitely, dude, we absolutely cooked the Dallas Cowboys. Just like that, we are going to the NFC Championship game. One win away from going back to the Super Bowl. Hopefully, we can finally get it done. The Niners have, I think, been there 2 times. They played the Chiefs, maybe once. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to see if we hopefully get it done this time. Well, in the NFC Championship game, we got the New York Giants. I'm going to see if we can take the New York Giants down, as once again, they'll start off with the first touchdown. We are not going to respond, but we will force them to punt, and they're going to force us to, and they're going to force them. We're going to force them to punt. So far, we have not. Okay, fumble recovered by Abdul Carter. We're going to get the ball back, though. We're going to get stopped, and there's about 33 seconds left. You know what? 33 seconds left. No, I'm going to skip it. I'm not going to see that short 33 seconds. I'm going to get the ball back at half. Hopefully, we can make something happen. As we don't, we're going to get a stop on defense, and we are going to get a touchdown. And we're going to get another stop on defense. Lenora Sellers, their quarterback. And we are going to drain out this clock and win the game. And just like that, low-scoring game, 14-7. But I'll take it. I ain't complaining. We are going to the Super Bowl. And here we go. We are in the Super Bowl, and in this Super Bowl, we do have the Baltimore Ravens with Lamar Jackson. We're going to get a stop on defense to start off this game. We're going to score a touchdown. We're going to get an interception by Green, and we are going to score off that, dude. The defense has been low-key elite as well as the offense. We're going to get the ball back, and we are going to go ahead and got 13 seconds off. I don't expect us to do anything with that. We're going to get the ball back. And we're on 28-yard reception by Eli Stowers. We get the ball back at half. We're going to score a touchdown. Interception by Quentin Lake. 59-yard return. We're going to get a field goal out of it. Dude, the defense, man. The defense not allowed the Ravens to score. Well, they do now. But we are just like that going to win the Super Bowl. So, yeah, honestly, shout out to our defense. Look, dude, the 49ers are not a bad team. Injuries have just derailed their season. Not really, though. They're 5-2, dude. So it's really weird what's going on with San Francisco right now. Obviously, if they get healthy, man, they're definitely a scary team. They're not a bad team at all, but we're going to win the Super Bowl just like that. And year number 2, with Fred Warner back and Nick Bosa, they gave us the boost. And just like that, the San Francisco 49ers are finally Super Bowl champions as we get the job done. Take down Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, and we'll go one more season on this rebuild. So obviously, we won the Super Bowl this season, brought Purdy Super Bowl MVP. But Joe Burrow won the MVP, Andy Reid, Coach of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year went to Jamar Chase, Defensive Player Max Crosby, Lenora Sellers with the Giants, won Offensive Rookie of the Year, Randon won Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Chicago Bears. I saw him in the draft. I was debating on taking him too, I'm going to lie with you. But we do have some guys need to resign. So we don't have any money in free agency, dude. Did I not save up $54 million? I just got franchise tag, but did I not save up $54 million? So Yeah, I mean, and I know we just won the Super Bowl. We're going to be losing some talent. I mean, a little bit of talent. We're going to be losing Bryce Huff. Somebody we're going to lose. Thank goodness Ricky Pearsall is a fifth-year option, which we'll accept. Jair Brown, we'll probably let him go. We have I think we have Quinn Lake. D Winters is the only guy we're probably gonna. He is having an interest in re-signing with us anyway, so we're probably not gonna be getting him back. So we did lose some talent. Only like main guy we lost is like D Winters. But savings we can obviously cut trade dribbles. I'm not doing that. Get rid of Ayuk. I don't think we do have to just win the Super Bowl. McCaffrey. There's some guys we can cut and save up money 100%, but will I do it? Probably not. I mean, I'll restructure a contract share, so Brock Purdy for up 60 million is the last anyway. Nick Bosa could free up 20 million, but is that enough money for us to re-sign D Winters or somebody? So D Winters, it might be enough. I mean, hopefully he'll re-sign with us. So D Winters, I'm gonna offer him that. He'll re-sign. So we did definitely pay him a lot of money. We're gonna let everybody else go in free agency, and then we can see what our biggest needs in free agency even are. Like I said, we can restart some content. We can definitely trade or cut some guys. Not don't want to, but we can definitely do that if that means if there's a good free agent we could consider. But obviously, Brandon Ayuk is now up the superstar dev. Back to where he once was. McCaffrey is regressing, but he's still pretty good. Still have a good running back room. Really good running back room. Receiver room is just fine. Don't have to worry about that. Maybe we might have to get, I was going to say receiver 3, but never mind. We have forgot Juwan Jennings. But Eli Stowers is, he's up. He's still only normal dev, which is disappointing. Left tackle position is still pretty fine. Offensive line, only thing we probably need is a starting center. So I'll look to get a starting center, maybe in free agency. Defensively, though, I feel like we're all good. Free safety was a problem at one point. Defensive tackle, maybe, but we might size the players in free agency. We'll see. Restructure George Kittle contract because the last season he would decided why not. But Ellen Jenkins is a free agent, and he is the only guy that I do want to land. So we're most likely going to land Ellen Jenkins and Ellen Jenkins. What's now this? Ellen Jenkins, welcome to the team. Without the money for anything else at all. So like Leonard Williams would be nice for a year. So I'll most likely draft the defensive tackle, maybe one or two of them, without the money for anything else. Do you need like a kicker or something, man? Do you need anything? We could use a kicker. So Chris Boswell. He's been a Steelers legend and a punter. I guess we can use that as well. We only punted the ball much, but sure, we'll sign a kick. We don't have money to sign a punter, so we'll probably get Chris Boswell, and we'll honestly call that a free agency. So honestly, we get Ella Jenkins a huge upgrade at center, and we'll head in the draft with the mindset of drafting a defensive tackle, and that's probably all we need. And maybe a free safety, but we'll see. All right, so I'm going to select a defensive tackle in round 1 in Donovan McKinley. He looks pretty good. He's going to be ready to receive 5 draft him at 32, but it is really hard to find defensive tackle in the draft. My second round pick, I will look for free safety, I guess. If he's obviously hidden dev, he could probably play over our normal dev one because he'll automatically be a star dev once he does stay here or once he does play minutes. So there's not any good ones. We might just pass up on that. There's a good corner though. He is round 1 talent. Him sliding. Oh, his reason why I slid. Never mind. I won't be drafting him. I don't know. I've looked at corner anyway. But let's look at what other things are here. So we got Caleb Harris. We got Jalen Moss. I guess if Caleb Harris is good, he could play. We can take Decker. I remember this tight end being good. Decker DeGraff. He's gonna be my pick here. So I know he's a really good tight end. He's gonna be an 80 overall off the bat. So he'll start over Stowers most likely. And then we love that pick definitely. And then we'll draft the safety with this pick. Like I said, whatever safety we find, we'll go ahead and take. And so far, I'm loving this draft. And I see one right here. We got Javier Gabriel. He's right here. We'll just take him. Doesn't matter how good he is at this point. Yeah, that was not a good pick by any means. But he'll be good depth to say the least. So, all right, I'll see you guys in the lineup with the final season, year number 3. All right, we are an 88 overall team, 85 offense, and 85 defense here. So year number 3. Hopefully we can go back to back. Hopefully we don't do anything dumb like I missed the playoffs or anything. But he wasn't an 80 overall like how he was last time, but he is still in the 78. I'm going to start him over Stowers and these hidden devs. Actually, he's playing fullback, so it's obviously not going to happen. We'll have him start at tight end. He'll be better right away. So, yeah, offensive line, especially with Ellen Jenkins, is definitely improved. A lot better than how we started. Imagine Trent Williams at left tackle right now, man. He'd absolutely plug in perfectly. But offense was great. Christian McCaffrey still really good. Pearsall, Juwan, we still have a really good receiver. We got Watkins here as well. We got Jordan Watkins, which I'm gonna put him at receiver 4. Maybe he get a catch or two. So actually we got like Evan Stewart, but he started. I'll play him at receiver 4. It's all right. So offense was good. Defensively though, it looks pretty good as well. We do have so at safety we drafted around 67 overall, 6-7, but we absolutely fumbled that pick. But Malik is cool. Lenore's up to a superstar dev. Mikael Williams had a great season last time. Our defensive tackle is 76 overall. Nick Bosa, Jermaine Matthews is now cornerback 2 because Green he caught that pick and leave the Super Bowl up and scout, but still got Quentin Lake, McFadden, Warner, Winters, special teams. We're able to get Chris Boswell. Looks like they drafted a punter or something. Specialist, slot receiver, still Brandon Ayuk, slot cornerback. Right now, I guess, is Green, but that's cool with me. I will see you guys at the end of the season. We'll see what happens this season. We'll see if we get the first round bye again. Dude, that's absolutely insane. 5-12, man. Give me a freaking break, dude. How did we miss the playoffs and we win the Super Bowl? Well, that's how it goes, man. That's literally how it goes. For some reason, I don't understand. Look in the Ravens video. I think we won a Super Bowl, and then we went ahead and literally missed the playoffs. Well, yeah, I guess we can't see if we can go back to back because of Madden, but whatever. These are the stats though for the final season. That sucks. Really sucks so bad, man. So annoying as well. Kel Williams, Nick Bosa, interceptions, what, 3-1-1. Well, we won't be able to see if we can go back to back, which is so annoying that man had to do that. But yeah, this is really it. Honestly, this is how the team looks like now. I guess after the regular season, so nothing really changed. But yeah, can't see if we go back to back. But at least we got one Super Bowl. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed this one. Comment out below which man rebuild you guys want to see next. Have a great day or night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.